Put down the hammer, and pick up the pencil. You're about to listen to the Savvy Radio Show, yeah. Real estate info galore, so listen up, don't miss it. Hosted by the Savvy Landlord,
What's going down, Savvy Investors? This is your friend, your boy, Steve Van Kalmberg, the Savvy Landlord, the educator, trying to get you to the next level. All right, today, I say it every time, I'm trying to break that habit. Stop being a rookie investor. I know you think about it, you think that you're a rookie or you're not, but we're about to find out if you are, okay? Number one thing is that you got to grind, and you got to grind more. That's one thing you've got to do. You got to grind every day to be successful. And where I got these 10 things from is that I'm honored to be mentoring the most random people from all walks of life. Folks that have money, folks that don't have money, never even heard of real estate, never even knew what a 401k was, to people that are just killing it in real estate. But the goal here is, are you a rookie? After this episode, I hope that you will realize you are or you're not, and you take action and be the person that you want to become. Number one, I hear this all the time. I don't have money. Rookie, that is a ludicrous, just straight up ludicrous thought that if the deal is good, I know this is like everyone says this, then the money will follow. It is so true. I am a living testimony. I'm here on the radio show letting you know that this happens all the time. Money will fly. It will come out of the sky when it's a legitimate deal. A couple of things is that you're not trained to see that or know that from private money, bank money, you name it. Money is everywhere. Money is fluid. I don't know. You can partner with someone. You can put an ad on Craigslist, okay? So just stop thinking that money is ludicrous. Your job, your goal is to get the deal. That is, I would say, the hardest part of it. A lot of people, a lot of rookies put it backwards. I got to get money first, then I got to find a deal. No, get the deal first, the money will come. Either a bank will work with you, another investor will work with you. Maybe you can use your 401k, you can JV. There's tons of ways to get money. I mean, more ways to get money probably than there is deals. Number two, I hear this a lot. I got to get an LLC. You don't even have any properties. You're already spending money out of your pocket to get an LLC, and you don't even have a deal done. Get a deal first and then get the LLC. You can transfer the property in the LLC. If you have a proper contract that says assignable, you get it under contract in whatever name you want to get into the contract, and then run down, get an LLC created, and then assign that contract into that LLC. It's really simple. But the point is, I see a lot of rookies spend a lot of time researching and figuring out LLCs, and I think that's important, and you will need to know that when time, but you've got to get a deal. I mean, that should be the theme of this episode. Get an effing deal. Go do it. Don't worry about business cards. I mean, business cards are important. You need to let people know what you're doing, and I think it's up there. But if you don't know how to analyze a deal, you don't know where to find deals, you don't know how to lock them up, then there's no point in having an LLC. So go get a deal. Number three, sticking with one realtor. I heard this from a rookie the other day. I'm all about being loyal. When someone brings me a deal, a realtor brings me a deal, I try to give them a listing, or I refer them. I try to help them out as much as they help me out. It's a give and take relationship. But if you want to go to the next level, say you want 10 properties, 20 properties, that realtor cannot serve you at that magnitude. That realtor has to do some retail, maybe some investing themselves. And you can't be sticking to one realtor. That's number three. You've got to have relationships with more than one realtor. Actually, you should have relationships with more than one bank. You should have more relationships with more than one wholesaler. But sticking with one realtor, and I see this all the time. Well, I've known Sally for 30 years. She helped me sell my home, and she got me my first investment property, and I want to deal with Sally. Well, here's the deal. Sally may be busy. Sally may have her own problems. And your life as a real estate investor is not hinged on Sally or one realtor. It's impossible to grow your business if you're relying on one realtor. Stop fooling around. Be a professional. Number 4, not setting goals. I love this one. A lot of real estate investors, rookies, they just show up to the RIA meeting and they have no plan. They just want to be a millionaire. They have no vision. You don't know how many units it needs to be financially free. What is financially free to them? How much money is it? You need these answers locked down and create a plan or a goal. If you struggle with that, I'm gonna shoot this one out there. If you can't have a vision or a goal, text me, email me, and I'll help you write that plan quickly. But the point is, you've got to set goals, and you got to work from backwards. So you need 10 houses this year. 10 houses will bring you $2,000 a month. Great. That will help you succeed your goals. How do you do that? How many houses do you need to look at per year? On an average, right now you got to look at about 10 to 12, put in 10 to 12 offers in to pop a deal. Well, a lot of people get scared and I don't want to put that many offers in, then you shouldn't be a real estate investor, period. But number 4 is that you got to set goals. Number 5, knowing the difference between an amateur, a hobbyist, and a professional. Man, I'm going to do a whole podcast on this. But you got to, what's the difference between a hobbyist and a professional or an amateur? A professional does it every day. Everything about them is professional. If you're a hobbyist, you're playing. If you're an amateur, you don't know what you're doing. Know the difference between amateur, hobbyist, and professional, and then figure out which one are you, and then be the one you want to be. Number 6, you want to be a millionaire overnight. Now, listen, I've ran into a great deal of investors that have paid thousands in the 10s, 20s, 40. Even I met someone that has spent over $50,000 in some sort of training on a traveling company. Before I used to judge those people, and I used to think that's like, what's wrong with them? There's two types of people, I believe. One, they're doing it, they genuinely really want to do it. And then 2, people pay, and then they think they're going to be a millionaire overnight. I don't care how much you paid. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're putting into action. And becoming a millionaire overnight, or writing a $10,000 check or a $30,000 check to something builders or whatever, it's not going to do it. You have to do it. You have to get down and grind it out. You have to make the phone calls. You have to make the emails. Trust your spirit. Do the job and get it done. But do not expect that you're going to be a millionaire overnight. It takes a long time. It took me 10 years part-time. That's a pretty easy goal or a guide or a point. There's a great book you should read called Creating Wealth, Robert G. Allen. He's like, I can make you a millionaire in 10 years. It's simple. Follow the guy's simple plan and you can become a millionaire within 10 years. I think that's a great gauge. Now you can accelerate that. Just multiply everything he's doing. He says, do this, buy 1 house, buy 10 houses. And then you can narrow down the time frame it takes you to become a millionaire. But becoming a millionaire overnight because you bought a course doesn't work. 7, expecting huge returns with no effort, aka ROI. Listen, sometimes you're going to win, sometimes you're going to lose, but you can't get huge returns on every transaction. Sometimes you need base hits. Sometimes you make bad decisions. Sometimes you got the wrong house. Sometimes you got the wrong realtor. Sometimes you even got the wrong banker. Sometimes you even bought the wrong course. Okay, but you can't expect returns on every deal, but you have to put the grind in. You have to put the effort. It's impossible. Even deals that I've done, people have offered me money and say, hey, let's partner together. I take their money and I invest with them and I have ownership with them. And the returns were not even that great. There's nothing easy. You have to work towards it. So expecting a huge return with no effort is just dumb and AKA ludicrous. Number 8, scared about getting a contract signed. So I'm not trying to laugh, but go lock it up. Lock that mother itch up now. You can always get out of a contract, put in there a contingency, could be to approval of inspection, could be funding, whatever it is. But if you have an inclination, an idea, a concept, even if you're way off. I was helping an investor the other day, locked up a house at 36. I was like, whoa, bro, that's wrong. That's a 22. And he had to go back and renegotiate. But the thing is, when you lock up a contract, it's locked up. No one else can get in it properly. So stop being scared. Push yourself and sign contracts. Sign tons of them. Put in 10 offers a day. Whatever it takes to reach your goals, you got to have a plan. And then execute the plan, but go sign contracts. You get out of them. Do low earnest money or no earnest money, whatever it is. If you have one realtor, wear that realtor out. You got 10 realtors, put a contract in a day with each realtor. Whatever you're doing, get it done, but don't be afraid to sign a contract. 9, not having a relationship with a bank. Man, I started that out wrong in my game as a rookie. I didn't think I was worthy, didn't think that I could have a relationship with a bank. That is another fallacy of just idiotic. Some bank may turn you down, but some bank may not. Have a relationship with a bank, start that conversation, make it happen. And on top of that, have relationships with other investors, with contractors, with as many people as you can in this industry. If you truly want to be financially free or a millionaire, whatever you want, it takes relationships, period. This is not a solo game. You cannot get to where you're going by yourself in the real estate without a relationship. If you're a millionaire, Eminem, you know, you're hiding behind a computer screen, or you're behind a cell phone, or you're behind Facebook. Listen, you cannot reach your goals without getting involved with people. It just happens. Protect yourself, be wise, but still connect and build relationships. Number 9. That was number 9. Number 10. And the big one, I mean, there's probably a lot more, but these are just 10 things that, you know, brought to my attention through this last couple of weeks. You don't have legit financials. Now, obviously, number 9, you got a relationship with a bank. Before you have a relationship with a bank, now you can still court a bank right now. You can still call them and have a relationship with them, and you should. But by the time that when you start borrowing money, have legit financials. Understand what a P&L statement is. Understand what a balance sheet is, and have your financials in lockdown, in order. Have a financial statement, understand a financial statement, work a financial statement, and enjoy it. You need financials. You are borrowing money, and if you're trying to loan money, borrow money, you need to understand financials. Anyway, well, that's it. Here's a recap of the 10 things. 1, you don't have money. That's dumb. 2, you don't need an LLC today. 3, sticking with one realtor or one contractor or one of anything, and you will not work, you will not grow. 4, not having a plan. You're the visionary, create a plan. If you don't know how to create a plan, text me, let me know. I'll help you create a plan. I'll give you 5 minutes to easily write a plan. Knowing the difference between where are you, amateur, hobbyist, or professional. 6, you can't be a millionaire overnight. 7, huge returns without no effort. Come on, guys. You're going to have to grind it out. 8, lock it up. Sign a contract. Stop being soft. Read the whole contract. It's really simple. It's a couple pages. Grind it out. Do it. Having a relationship with a bank, number 9. Get on it right now. Get with the bank. Call a bank. Get rejected. You'd be pleasantly surprised that you may not be rejected. Go do it. Don't do what I did. I spent like 5 or 6, I can't remember, 99 to 06, 6 years insecure of a bank. Dumb, because I got shut down one time and I said all banks are dumb. It's just stupid. Now I have relationships with so many banks. It's an awesome opportunity to grow your business. And the big one, get on your financials. I'm not saying go get your taxes done tomorrow. What I'm saying is start building your relationship. That was number 9. Start on the final big one. Finish your financials. Get a financial statement done. Understand what a balance sheet is, and go do it.
Thanks for listening to the Savvy Radio Show. Glide online and listen to our other motivational episodes at SavvyRadioShow.com. Connect on Twitter at LandlordBook, and always be buying assets.